WILDCATS! Welcome back to another weekly scratch.
I'm Kayleen.
I'm Jazzy.
WILDCATS, there will be a Flocodico show. Here's Orlando giving you more information.
The Sunnyside Danzantes are back on stage for their second show of the semester, happening December 2nd and the 3rd. Pre-sale tickets start at $5, but prices at the door will be $7, so make sure you grab your ticket early. Contact Mrs. Valdez or any of the Sunnyside Danzantes for more information. You can find Mrs. Valdez in the small gym during lunch or after school.
Seniors, this announcement is for you.
WILDCATS, this one's for you, so listen up. Have you been wondering where to buy or order your own cap and gown and many other items for graduation? Well, you can check it out online, by phone, by mail, or in person. All this information is also on the packet given to you during homeroom. Make sure you get your graduation gear before the break begins.
Here's Lunar making you gobble.
Welcome back, WILDCATS. I'm here with Orlando, and as you all may know, Thanksgiving is coming up. I don't know about you, but I'm thankful for the stars around Sunnyside.
But school happens during the day. What do you mean, the stars?
Not those stars. I'm talking about the—
Look outside. There's no stars.
Well, I didn't finish my sentence. I was talking about—
The stars, like starfish? Lunar, we don't have starfish at Sunnyside.
Can you let me do what I need to do? I'm thankful for the—
We should get some starfish.
What are we thankful for? As I was saying, I'm thankful for the stars here at Sunnyside who came to submit their hobby for us to see.
The first star is a senior here at Sunnyside who, just like Lunar, is an artist and an animator? Here's some work by Dakota Crispo. Wow, that was some really great work.
Agreed, I'm impressed. Hey, it's not too late to submit. Send in your photos or videos of your hobby to my Instagram account to take your spotlight.
That's all from us. Make wide decision, WILDCAT.
Oh, now you're stealing my lines, huh? I see how it is. Cut the cameras!
Seniors, our grad trip is coming up soon. Here's Arij giving you more information.
Seniors, it's coming up fast. Start making deposits for our senior grad trip. You will depart Friday, June 3rd and come back Saturday, June 4th. Your trip includes round-trip transportation, admission to Universal Studios, a $15 meal voucher, and 24-hour student travel care. Total trip cost will be $309, and your final payment deadline is March 7, 2022. To register for the trip, contact Ms. Hawkins for more info. Remember, space is limited. It's first come, first serve.
It's time for a new segment here on the Daily Scratch, where we see what our new teachers versus our more seasoned teachers have to say about their time here at Sunnyside.
Hey WILDCATS, welcome to the old school versus new school segment, where we talk to our seasoned teachers and our newcomer teachers here at Sunnyside and take a look at their experiences. Here we have Mr. Yibisu representing new school and Mr. Motes representing old school. Here's what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Mr. Yibisu. I'm a biology teacher and zoology teacher here at Sunnyside. This is my third year teaching, and if you didn't know, I graduated from Sunnyside High School the class of 2013, so it wasn't that long ago, but it's good to be back. Even when I was a student here, Sunnyside had a great culture. You know, we really felt at home here. My last year here at Sunnyside, my senior year, was Mr. Lyles' first year as principal, and he really brought that energy and just that inclusiveness that made Sunnyside a special place. And when I graduated from college and I knew teaching was something I wanted to get into, and he offered me that job to come back here, I did not hesitate, and it's been as great as it was when I was here. So yeah, when I was here, I was part of Doctors Academy, I was in the band, and I was in basketball. So I got to meet a bunch of different teachers and staff members, a lot of whom are still here, believe it or not. They're not too old yet, but it's definitely weird. Sometimes I still did mistaken as a student sometimes, and trying to get through that Mr. and Mrs. and calling them by their first name, it's still a little hard, but they've definitely made me feel at home, and they really included me into that staff side, which has been really, you know, as a student, there's a lot, Like I said, I was able to be involved in so many different things that it was really awesome. So things like, graduation and those are a given. But I have to say, our first rally, when Mr. Lyles became principal, he came out and he dressed up like, as Mr. Lyles did, he dressed up as like a woman, and we had no idea who this guy was. We never met the principal before, and he was at our first rally, and that will always stick with me in how awesome and fun Sunnyside is. Just, they're always willing to go that extra mile to make sure the students are having a great time and feel like a place where they can let loose and not feel like it's just a school. Yeah, so I plan to teach here as long as they let me. So I'm hoping to be here for quite a bit longer. And I hope to see students as they graduate and leave, and hope they come back and they can see me as an example of something like it's cool. It's fun to come back, and it's always good to see what people are up to. As teachers, we love seeing what the kids are up to. Even when you're gone, you're still our students, so it's always great to see you guys. And it's just, as years gone, I hope to become a better teacher and continue doing what we're doing here at Sunnyside.
Well, I came to Sunnyside because I had taught already for a long time, and I didn't want to work at the same high school my whole career. And so when Sunnyside was created and peeled off some of McLean's students, I decided to come along and follow the McLean students to Sunnyside. McLean, I think, is just throughout the years, is the fabulous students I've had. I just had so many great students over the years. I think it's going to the rallies and just the fantastic energy at the rallies, the throbbing, the seniors yelling, seniors, and the other students responding, and some of the different skits and stuff at rallies. And I've just had so many whacked out students. I think the VPA students always being really rowdy in class and being so out of the box energetic. And I think I've always enjoyed my really rambunctious students. I don't know, I've just had so many fantastic students, and the positive environment here at this school. Well, I came to Sunnyside because they were creating a new culture, and it was a chance, I think, to create a really positive environment for students. When I came from my other school, there was an element of combativeness at the school, and Sunnyside was the chance to create a school with a really positive environment, both for the teachers and for the students. And I think to a large extent that's happened, and I think that's a really good thing. And I think that's a demonstration for students of what you can seek for in life, is that you are part of creating a positive environment, and that it's also good to seek for a positive environment in life. And it just creates a good place to be working, and it's a good place to be. For me as a teacher, to be in a place where there's a positive relationship with colleagues and with the people you work with. And that is valuable in life. What do I love about Sunnyside? I love the feeling of cooperation, the feeling that the student body here is really accepting. I've worked at a couple of schools before this one, and Sunnyside isn't perfect, but Sunnyside is more embracing. People are more willing to accept people of pretty diverse backgrounds and feelings, and that positivity, that kind of embracing of the school, the spirit, kind of what we're trying to get back to here after COVID. That's what I really like about this school. We're big, but we're kind of like that feeling of family here. I like that because the school I came from and the schools that I were at before, they didn't have that as strong as this school. And I think sometimes students don't realize what they have. I mean, you don't realize what you have if that's all you've ever had, but that's really a positive. And to feel that embracing feeling is really good. Go Wildcats.
Here's some information about voting for Sunnyside for the Best Student Section of the Year.
Sunnyside is nominated for the Best Student Section of the Year by the Fresno Bee. To vote, you can either go to the shs.wildcats Instagram page and click the link in the bio, or go to the Fresno Bee website and click on the 3 bars on the left, go to sports, and click on high schools. There you should find the article. You can vote as many times as you want, just keep refreshing the page. Our biggest competition at the moment is Edison, so keep voting, Wildcats, and remember that voting ends November 20th.
Up next, we have our homeroom NFL prediction standings. Let's see who's in the lead.
Let's take a look at the standings in our NFL Homeroom Challenge, in which homerooms try to predict NFL games. Freshmen's, Benavides Homeroom with 19 wins, Sasser's Homeroom with 19 wins, Bang's Homeroom with 19 wins, Bristol's Homeroom with 19 wins. Sophomores, Adams Homeroom with 22 wins, and 3 tied at 20 wins, which are Lee, Moore, and Segura. Juniors, Sundrin's Homeroom at 21 wins, Zhang's Homeroom at 19 wins, and 3 tied at 18 wins, which are Ortiz, Valenzuela, and Bang. Seniors, Koloki's Homeroom at 20 wins, Yabisi's Homeroom at 20 wins, and 5 tied at 19 wins, which are Batty, Schneider, Shrestha, Smur, and Vincent. Congratulations to the homerooms. Remember, the 4 winning homerooms get a pizza party.
On to Sports Corner.
Hey Wildcats, this is our Athlete of the Week, Josiah Ford. This is Josiah's 3rd year running with Sunnyside. He has shown much growth and maturity. Not only his ability and fitness level increased, but he is also showing leadership when it comes to guiding other runners in workouts. Now, as you guys all know, we got a new track and field. Now let's take a look at it.
Next is my favorite part of the broadcast. It's time for Ask the Wildcats.
Hey Wildcats.
And we're here to give you another Ask the Wildcats.
Hey Wildcats! Welcome back to another Ask the Wildcats. I'm Jazzy.
And Nolan.
And today we're going to be asking you Wildcats some Thanksgiving things. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Questions. So, you guys know that Thanksgiving is obviously coming up, and we wanted to do a little trivia question. So, let's see if you ladies get this right. How many pilgrims came on the Mayflower? Is it A, 102, B, 217, or C, 89?
102 pilgrims came on the Mayflower.
Okay.
B.
The answer is A! You got it right. How does it feel?
Oh, amazing.
Her, she just won herself a new car. All right, Wildcats, we want to know what your favorite dish is on Thanksgiving and why.
My favorite dish is tamales because my dad's always been making that since I was little. It's just a tradition every Thanksgiving.
Love that. What about you, Jesse?
My favorite dish would have to be mac and cheese, come straight out the oven, big boy things, Yeah, so.
I like the sweet potatoes. I think it's going to be the marshmallows on top. Those are my favorite.
Hey, Wildcats, we're here to settle it once and for all. Is apple pie or pumpkin pie better?
I think pumpkin pie is better.
Why?
Because you can add toppings to it, and it's sweet.
Okay, fair. And we wanted to ask you what teacher you're most thankful for and why.
The teacher that I'm most thankful for is Mr. Jimenez. The reason why is because, he a cool teacher, he's strict, but he be chilling at the time, so yeah.
Nice, nice. And what about you?
The teacher I'm most thankful for is Hutchinson because she's like a second mom. She just provides everything for you. She's always there.
The teacher that I'm most thankful for is McEwen because she's a baddie and she's our big per queen.
The teacher I'm most thankful for is Mr. Yubisu. Thank you for making me feel so welcome in your classroom and being a great teacher. Shout out to you.
All right, yeah, that's really sweet. Well, way to go, teachers. They're super thankful for you. Hey, Wildcats, we're going to see who gives you the best gobble. Lonnie?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Matthew? Gobble, 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 gobble.
Oh, I just peed.
It's up to you, Wildcats, to choose who has the best gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
On to Words of Wisdom with Mr. Troxel.
And now it's time for Words of Wisdom with Mr. Troxel.
I once had a job at a recycling center.
I didn't like it. It was a very sad job. All I did was crush cans all day long. It was so depressing.
That's it for this week.
Bye, Wildcats!